will put you in a raffle and the winner gets $1 million if you register to vote for Republican, basically. It's business, bitch. What do you expect? You didn't become Elon for nothing. You know what? Don't hate the hustler, hate the game, okay? We have Kamala Harris, who is going, like, you would think that this lady, I mean, it kind of is a PR junket promoting her greatest acting role of our time, but you would think that this is America's Sweethearts with Billy Crystal, Catherine Zeta-Jones, every movie junket awkward moment that you have ever seen, because this bitch is pressing hard on the promo trail and bringing Hollywood and celebrities in her orbit along for the ride, okay? She's bringing in people like Megan Thee Stallion, like Lizzo, Billie Eilish, Bruce Springsteen, and John Legend. The thing that's interesting about this, to bring it back to Kamala, you know, and her like clown car of cronies, is that, do we really care what these celebrities think? I mean, no offense, right? And this is something that I've talked about on my show often. Like, this is these are the big important, you know, questions, you know? Like the Socrates with tits of our time. This is the stuff that keeps me up at night, is, do we give these celebrities that much merit and credit and clout when it, like, is it a stay in your lane moment? Like, this isn't Mario Kart, stay in your lane. We have an acting artist, singing, whatever, TikToking, whatever it is, right? To be discussed at a later time and has been discussed previously. But are we really intimidated and that worried? Or their opponents, moreover, like, ooh, John Legend is, I'm really worried about what he has to say, or Billie Eilish. Like, who gives a fuck, right? Nobody. Not a single person in the crowd. Like, I can hear the janitors cleaning, I can hear the crickets chirping. But when you look at the flip side, right, like, there is no conservative that is concerned right now about what Billie Eilish has to say, no offense. But when you look at the flip side, you have Elon Musk, who actually, as much as many probably hate this, he is a celebrity in his own right? Who has gone so hard, okay? Go big or go home, like, boys out, balls out on Trump. Literally, this guy. And because he has so much influence, and because people actually do care what Elon Musk has to say, they be shaking in their low boots. So an example is, you know, if only SpaceX, like, really get on it, guys, because you aren't, you know, revolutionizing our world enough, like reinventing everything, you know, in science and tech. This guy's so committed to Trump winning, because, you know, Pennsylvania is going to be a huge indicator of this election because it's a swing state. So this guy has picked up, he has said, kiss my ass to Gavin Newsom many of times, as have I, like, and brought his ass over to Pennsylvania to help sway things, right? And, like, honestly, just call him a Hawaiian belly dancer, because this guy is trying to sway the people. This mesmerized, maybe not his hips, but with his quips, okay? But it's causing a lot of controversy because he is doing things like incentivizing people to vote and being like, I will put you in a raffle and the winner gets $1 million if you register to vote for Republican, basically. It's business, bitch. What do you expect? You didn't become Elon for nothing. You know what? Don't hate the hustler, hate the game, okay? And, like, money speak. We talk about this show often. What talks louder than money? Okay, just ask Cardi B. I'm sure she's out of her drunken coma by now.
Never, ever drink again.
And the other thing that he's been talking about is, like, stirring up, you know, the mainstream and liberals hate this, but stirring up the idea of election integrity. And how could we forget, but the Dominion voting machines in 2020, I still have PTSD. Don't even say Shaminion, anything that rhymes with Dominion, I don't want to hear it, right? But you have the mainstream, like, pundits and shows and think pieces galore melting down at this because they're afraid of Elon Musk. Like I said, you know, brains out, dicks out. And he's pulling his dicks out with no stops, no holds bar for all of this. And they're afraid of him because, like I said, they know that he has influence and people actually care and will listen to what he has to say. So much so that you have people like AOC going on these tangents about how dangerous he is and all this. Literally, this lady, couple things here. Number one, okay, she literally described Elon and his whole bribe to get people to register by basically being like, a lucky winner will get $1 million, akin to a stripper. Literally, she's like, these people, they are not us. They are billion. They don't care about us. And in fact, he's so degrading and demeaning that he's basically asking you to shake it for him for $1 million. You know, like you're just this little like clown toy. I'm improvising, you know, for dramatic effect. But the shake it for you, i.e. the stripper that Elon is asking you to do, is actually what she said. And it's like, okay, why are you trying to make him the equivalent of like a Magic Mike in reverse, like pimp mastermind, okay?
When you have a billionaire just dangling $1 million to those of us and many of us who are struggling to make ends meet if they dance for him.
That's our one. Number two, you would think that you have respect for the stripper, given that you are all about, you know, the little guy in the working class and people who are poor. Not that strippers are poor, actually. We can actually learn something from those bitches because they are hustling, okay? What we may all have to come to if inflation keeps skyrocketing through the fucking roof. So don't knock until you try it, clearly. And something that continuously bothers me about this entire MO, by the way, is AOC's and progressive thing of like, they're mocking you like Trump and his McDonald's apron and Elon Musk. Like, they just want to take over the world and own you and own everything and get more rich. And they're mocking you and they don't understand you. It's like, babe, it's giving help me, I'm poor. The obvious hypocrisy about this in all of this is like a little sidebar, but all of the corruption carried out by said side. So like, is it ethical and moral and legal? Actually, we don't know. Legal experts have chimed in on this for Elon to be like, y'all, I will bribe you. I will put you in the lottery of your lifetime. Like, it is bingo at the senior citizen event. Like, you've never seen you win $1 million. Like, we don't know, right? But all the corrupt shit that they've done, i.e. trying to literally, state by state, states trying to actually execute taking Trump off of the ballot in certain places. So the point is, everybody plays dirty, okay, to the AOC and everybody else. And so if you're going to knock the dirty on one side, you got to knock the dirty on the other side. But no, like, it's all fun and games when it's to your advantage.